I want to be awful. I want to do awful things, and why not? Dull is dull is dull is my life. I said to my friend Anna how I want to be awful, and Anna said, what about your soul? What about it, I said. Why should I care about my soul? Anna kept talking, but I just stopped listening and stared into the blue magic of her eyes. Anna has eyes. Not everyone has them. Most people just have holes in their faces. It's just biological, like pigs or fish. Plain, ordinary eyes that don't mean very much. Anna's eyes are from outer space. They're not animal, and they're not human. I could kiss Anna sometimes. She's so beautiful. Blonde hair, too. I only want beautiful friends, even though I'm not beautiful myself. My mother says I'm handsome. I look sort of like a baby horse. Striking is what I am. I'm looking at Anna going on about her soul, but in my head was still that word, awful. Awful, 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 awful. Lafwa, if you write it backwards. I figured this out in my head, and then I say, Anna, shut up, listen. From now on, I say, I want you to call me Lafwa. Does she understand? Of course not. Why, she says, what does it mean? Just do it, I say, okay? But what does it mean, she says again. If only she could have figured it out, that would have been the perfection of the moment. In my fantasy, the light bulb goes on in her head, her face just starts beaming from the miracle of understanding. La foi, she'd say, winking at me with her magic eyes. La foi. And by the way, I'm not a lesbo. I've been told I have an artistic temperament, which means I have thoughts all over the place, and not to be concerned, Mr. and Mrs. Savitch, who are my parents. The doctor who said this was old and looked like a tree, and he's famous at the college where my parents teach, and so they had to believe him. It sounds French, Anna says. What does, I say? That word, Anna says, what you said to call you. It doesn't sound French, I say. Don't be stupid. Anna sulks when I say this. Well, it doesn't sound English, she says. It's not English, I say. There's more languages in the world than just French and English. Well, what language is it then, she asks. I can't even answer her when she gets like this. It's probably not even a real language, she says. Probably not, I said. You'll never know. There's so little imagination in the world. A person like me is basically alone. If I want to live in the same world as other people, I have to make a special effort. I take Anna's hand. It confuses her because she thinks we're having an argument. What? She says. She doesn't trust me. Nothing, I say. Don't be afraid. I'm not afraid, she says. Good, I say. I'm looking at her dead in the eye. Just say it, okay? Please, I say. She closes her eyes. There's a pause a person could die in. La foi, she says. When she says it, I have to laugh. Oh my God, I say, it does sound French. Anna opens her eyes and smiles like someone's given her second prize. I told you, she says. La foi, I say. Suddenly I am the king of France. La foi, I say. La foi. We are both laughing now, and it's almost like being a child again. Anna is only 8 months younger than me, but sometimes she's like a magnet pulling me backwards. It's the glorious past of childhood, and no one is ever going to die. It doesn't even matter that Anna is a little slow, and really she's not much slower than most people. And besides, very few people have eyes from outer space, and it doesn't matter if these people are smart or not. Angels, I bet, are not smart. I bet angels are dumb. But it's not even relevant, the smartness of angels. The point of angels, as far as I understand, is something even greater than smartness. Supposedly it has to do more with brilliance, which is light beyond anything we can understand, like diamonds everywhere, in every bit of the air, and colors you wouldn't even have names for. Anna stops laughing and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I have to go home, she says. It is the completely wrong thing to say. Because we are standing in that place where two people could stand forever, staring into each other's eyes. And how often does that happen? And will it ever happen again? Thank you.